Hello, everyone. Today, I want to share with you an inspiring story about a young man who followed his dream despite all the difficulties. This story is simple, real, and will show you that no matter where you start, with hard work and determination, you can achieve your goals. Let me tell you about Ethan. Ethan grew up in a small, quiet town surrounded by mountains. His family lived in a modest house, and they didn't have much money. But Ethan had a big dream. Ever since he was a little boy, he wanted to become a pilot. Every evening, Ethan would sit outside his house and watch planes fly high in the sky. He imagined himself flying through the clouds, exploring new places, and seeing the world from above. The dream seemed so exciting, so magical, and so far away. As Ethan grew older, he realized that becoming a pilot wasn't easy. His family couldn't afford flying lessons, and even going to college seemed impossible. But Ethan wasn't the kind of person who gave up. In high school, Ethan worked hard. During the day, he focused on his studies. At night and on weekends, he took part-time jobs to earn money. He delivered newspapers in the early mornings, helped his neighbors with chores, and even washed cars in the summer heat. Every dollar he earned went into a jar he called his pilot fund. One day, Ethan told his classmates about his dream. Instead of encouraging him, they laughed. "How can someone like you become a pilot?" they said. Ethan felt hurt, but he didn't let their words stop him. In fact, their doubt made him even more determined. When Ethan was 16, his school announced a special scholarship for students with big dreams. The scholarship wasn't just about grades. It was for students who showed hard work, dedication, and passion. Ethan thought, "This is my chance." The application process was tough. Ethan had to write an essay explaining his dream and why it mattered. He wrote about how flying wasn't just about adventure for him. He wanted to use his skills to help people. He dreamed of flying planes to deliver food and medicine to remote areas or rescue people during natural disasters. Ethan spent weeks perfecting his essay. He asked his teachers to review it, rewrote it multiple times, and made sure every word came from his heart. When he submitted the essay, he felt nervous but hopeful. A few months later, Ethan received a letter. It said, "Congratulations, you have been awarded the scholarship." Ethan couldn't believe it. Tears filled his eyes as he read the letter again and again. The scholarship covered part of his tuition for a pilot training program. It wasn't enough for everything, but it was a start. Ethan knew he had to work even harder to make up the rest. Flight school was challenging. The lessons were long, the tests were difficult, and the training required full focus. Ethan sometimes felt tired and overwhelmed. But every time he thought about quitting, he remembered the little boy who used to watch planes and dream of flying. He also remembered all the sacrifices he and his family had made to get this far. That thought gave him strength. Slowly but surely, Ethan improved. He passed his exams, completed his flight hours, and earned his pilot's license. Ethan's first job as a pilot wasn't glamorous. He flew small planes, carrying mail and packages to small towns. But he didn't mind. To him, every flight was a step toward his ultimate goal. Years later, Ethan finally achieved his dream of flying large planes across continents. He traveled to countries he had only read about in books, saw breathtaking views from the cockpit, and met people from all over the world. But Ethan didn't stop there. He wanted to give back. He started a program to mentor young people who had dreams like his. He visited schools, shared his story, and encouraged students to believe in themselves, no matter how difficult life seemed. Ethan's story teaches us a powerful lesson. No dream is too big if you're willing to work for it. Life may not always be easy, and you may face challenges and setbacks. But if you keep moving forward, step by step, you can turn your dreams into reality. So, the next time someone tells you your dream is impossible, remember Ethan. Remember his determination, his hard work, and his belief in himself. And most importantly, believe in yourself, too.